Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of my e-bike story. This is a special episode. Qlife was kind enough to send me a folding e-bike and they wanted me to do a review on it, so I thought I'd share that with you because it's just a very interesting and great bike. We'll talk about that. We'll get to some of the features. The first feature you want to know about, well, that would be the cost. The cost of this bike is $549. There's actually, if you go into the description and at the end of the video, there will be a code that you can get a 3% discount on these bikes if you go through this episode right here. So make sure if you're interested in an e-bike, and as I'm getting a little older, it's nicer to have a little assist, and that's just what this bike does. I'll show you some of the features that I think you'll really appreciate as I grab the camera. So let's start from the front. The first piece is that disc brake right there, along with these 3-inch tires, and you can see they've got a nice tread pattern. We also have an LED light. I'm going to talk about that a little later when I turned it on, but you can see it's got a reflector below it, and let's not forget we've got shocks. Seeing that it's all-terrain, that's going to happen. We also have a spot up here that's for a basket if you choose an accessory. And remember, it is a folding Qlife bike, and I'll show it to you all folded up in a moment. There's a fold spot there and a fold spot here. There's also this spot back here on the seat, and I'll show you why it has that. Two reasons. One, of course, it could be foldable, but more important, this is your battery. So I want to show you how this works. On this battery, you see it says off, and then it turns over here and it says push. As you can see, it pushed in. You can see it push, and you turn that down. And if I come up here and move that seat up, this has a handle and we can pull the battery out if we so choose. We're not going to do that right now, but I'm going to now move this over to on. I'm going to push this power button like so. You just saw it power up, and we have disc brakes back here on this Hunter model. So as we come around this way, I'm going to show you a couple of features. One is the gears. As you can see here, it's got 7 speeds. This motor's a 1200 watt. It'll get it to 28 miles an hour, which is pretty impressive for this size bike, in my opinion. You also see that I've set the charger up on the wall. The charger will be green. And if we come on this side of the battery and I move that little piece there, you can see that hole. And this is how this charges in. You just plug it in there, and immediately that turns red until it's fully charged. So that's how you charge your bike. So this is how you'd start it. You'd have to turn it on, push that button, and there's one extra thing. As we come over here, this is your control area here. This is obviously a brake. This is a brake. Matter of fact, here you can see the plus, down, and the power. So if I push the power, you see it power up. I love this little bag. This is my phone in here, but it also, if I open this up, it's not only my phone, but there's tools that I place in there. And there's a little toolkit that comes with the bike, so if I had a little problem, I can do that. This little zip up, that was a really, really neat feature to have my phone with me as well. So let's talk about, I can move this over if I needed to, like so. Now it's over on the trip. I can move the power up, the power assist. So when I'm pedaling, it goes all the way up to 5. That would be about the 28-mile range. And obviously it can go down. And speaking of shifting, you come over here. First of all, I'll show that button right there. That's the horn, which is on the back of the light. It's not too bad. But if you look up here in the shifter, if I push up with my thumb, it'll go down, and this is how I push up. So down and up. And last piece I'll show you on this bike before we fold it for you is if I hold the top, right here, this one for 3 seconds, so I'll hold that for 3 seconds and I'll count 1, 2, 3, the light will come on. So that's probably the only tricky part. There's not a, just like the horn, there's not something specific. And if I hold it again, 1, 2, 3, it goes off. And also if I pull the brakes, either one of them, I get a nice light in the back that's really helpful from a safety standpoint. So it's all ready to go right now. So what I'm going to do is show it to you all folded up. So how do you fold this bike up so you can stick it in the back of your vehicle? If you get a little closer, you can see this button pulls up. You grab that and pull it down. This comes down like so. I'll show you this one here. As you come around there, this one says push, and that pushes, and I'll show it to you all folded up. So there's the e-bike all folded. You kick the kickstand up. You can use these rear tires. Weight-wise, I'm guessing it's between probably 40 and 50 pounds. So it's heavy, nice and durable. That's why it's all terrain, but that'll help you with that. Well, the only thing left is to take it for a ride. So we're gonna give you a little live footage here. As you can see, I've got an pedal assist 5 right there. We've got our phone if we want, as you can see right there. We've got our shifter, and just the slightest touch of the throttle, you can see it'll take off. And take off it will. Much work from me at all. We're up to 20 something pretty fast. It's got a tight steering ratio. You're a little closer seeing it's a folding bike, and it definitely moves. Got no problem moving. You do have to give it a little room to brake. You've got the disc brakes that are good, but you do have to be aware of kind of your stopping power for sure. I'll give you some views on some different terrain. Let's see what we can find. I'm at the local park. We're going to take you through some sand. We're going to take you through some gravel. Let's take a little ride. As I pedal, it moves right out. Clearly we're on gravel. Moves nicely, feel very comfortable. Go right in the gravel. Gravel a little bumpy. Got a little takeoff. Little shifts from gravel to grass and a little all-terrain here. Make sure we don't get caught in. This is actually muddy right here. I don't know if you can hear that. That's sloshing through the mud. Did fine through the mud. Back on the gravel. Pretty smooth on the gravel. Pretty nice smooth ride. Definitely likes the gravel better than the grass. Slight pedal assist gets us moving nicely. It's a little damp. We'll see how it goes up the hill. No problem up the hill. No problem whatsoever. Absolutely perfect up the hill. Okay, so we're going to take it in the sand here. We're going to see how it does. So it burns out a little bit. Right in the sand. Up a little bit, but not doing great right in the sand. I'm trying a little bit. seem to be much better. Not great. Cutting up a little bit, but not really great, it seems. Okay, so let's wrap up with our final thoughts. First of all, again, definitely the Pro is the price for this thing, $549, and you get that 3% discount. There will be some information, or come to the description of this. Target audience for this is going to be anyone, all right? If they're allowed to, old enough to be able to handle this thing, it is pretty fast. I mean, I was up to 27 miles an hour on this bike, and I was holding on, so that was a lot of fun, actually. I like that. Any cons? Braking, you got to be ready to brake, meaning you got to have some room to brake. Disc brakes do grab, but you're going 28 miles an hour. It's pretty heavy. But overall, the shifting was phenomenal. I love the display. I like the fact that they gave me this bag for my phone to be with me. Is it an off-roader? No, we took it in the sand. I would really keep it more on smooth pavement or light gravel. I think that's where it's going to perform its best. The shocks definitely took some out, but for some of the heavier stuff, I don't know if that was necessarily the answer. Would I give it a thumbs up? I give it a double thumbs up. It was fun. The other thing I like is the foldability of it. When you fold it, you can toss it in your car. You can go to a park or something like that, pull it out, kind of enjoy your time around there, and it's very quick to respond. So Lou's recommendation, if you're interested in a bike, check out the description. Get that 3% off for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, Qlife, for this folding e-bike. I really appreciate it. Thank you.